Hey everybody, welcome to Jacob's Quest, and today we got a brand new trailer for The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. So the Conjuring series, the first one is still really solid. It is on my annual Halloween list every Halloween. That is one of like 30 some odd horror movies that I put on. The second one it has a lot of good moments. I think the last act of the second movie is pretty weak. You know, they beat the demon just by saying its name, and they tried to make it look really epic and dramatic, but they're literally just saying a name, and it just doesn't work, I think. So, you know, the second one's okay up until like the ending, really. And since then, the Conjuring franchise has since splintered into Annabelles and the Nuns and La Lloronas and all that stuff. Some of them are fine, other ones are just really skippable. I don't think I even bothered to watch the first Annabelle, but I think 2 and 3 are fine. You know, but the funny thing about the Conjuring franchise is that even though it's definitely had like its dips in quality in some of its spin-offs, it remains a pretty decent bright spot, I think, in the horror genre. You know, I think like 70-80% of horror movies kind of suck, honestly, but The Conjuring remain like one of the ones that, like, okay, it's a Conjuring movie, it might be okay. But I've been waiting a while for the next installment of the actual main series of The Conjuring, because we've been getting nothing but spin-offs for a while. And unlike other horror movies, the draw, for me at least, for this franchise is actually Ed and Lorraine Warren. You know, whereas other movies, it's like, oh, I go for Freddy, I go for Jason. You know, it's always the bad guy that you go there for. It's kind of the opposite with The Conjuring. I want to see this married couple fight a different type of demon or ghost or whatever in every movie. You know, and that's ultimately what I want this franchise to keep on becoming. And I just kind of hope, you know, I kind of wish that it focused more on this married couple going on their adventures, instead of trying to do these spin-offs with the different monsters, like they've been doing. So, you know, anyways, basically, I'm glad that we're finally getting back to these two. And let's go ahead and watch this trailer. Now, I will say, before I press play, I am aware that this is not being directed by, I forget his name, the guy who directed the first two. This is being directed by one of the people that worked on one of the Annabelles, and I don't think it was the good one. So I'm a little nervous that this movie might not be as good as those first two, and this might kind of be like the ending of The Conjuring. But, you know, maybe this trailer will change my mind. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, well, he looks okay. Let's see.
You okay there?
What's he gonna do? Oh, all right.
I hurt someone.
This is Ed Warren, here with Lorraine.
Yay!
All right, let's get started.
Residents of Brookfield were shocked this afternoon by the broad daylight murder of Bruno Sauls.
The court accepts
Arnie
the
Johnson.
existence of God
Okay.
every time a witness swears to tell the truth. I think it's about time they accept the existence of the devil.
Okay.
Whatever is going on, whatever happened that day. It's not Arnie.
Okay, that was creepy. I like that.
It's a witch's totem. We think your family was cursed. And that connection's still open.
Oh shit,
I'm only interested in reality.
that was cool.
But I can see things that your people can't.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh no.
Something terrible happened here.
master Satanist is not an adversary to be taken lightly.
She's doing it again.
Huh.
She's reaching out to the darkness.
Lorraine, you need to come back.
Is saving him worth everything you have? Because that's what it may very well cost.
Okay. Whoa. Shit. Okay. All right. Well, damn. All right. You know what? I can definitely tell a style shift, but that didn't look bad. That looked pretty good. A lot of good scares. It looks like, you know, and you know, like every trailer, especially with horror seems to do this. It's like one of the most guilty of doing this. They seem to like give away the best scares in the trailers. So I hope that's not the case here. I hope that was not like, hey, that was our best stuff. But you know, I can definitely, I don't know if it's the lighting or if it's like the colorization, but I can definitely see a style shift. You know, it just, something about it just looks a little different than the other two, which that's cool. And yeah, you know what? I didn't see anything that made me like worried yet. I know that it not being James Wan, that's the name I was looking for, it not being directed by James Wan, like the first two were. I know that you know, that's a little concerning, because he definitely feels like the reason that those first two were really great, or especially the first one. But yeah, in any case, it looks fine. It looks like it's gonna have its moments. And I guess we'll just have to see. You know, like I said, it's really easy for a horror movie to have a good trailer, but that's usually because they put like their best moments in that trailer. And then you go watch the movie and you're like, oh, okay, well, it's just all the parts I saw already. Those were the best scares that they had. So anyways, we'll see what happens. In any case, I am looking forward to it. They did seem, you know, the trailer at least kind of hinted at the finality of it, so I actually don't know, is this supposed to be the last one? Which would kind of suck, because you know, when the Conjuring movie first came out and it was like, oh, these are these paranormal, you know, investigators slash helper people, right? It kind of felt like, oh, you can make like 6, 7, 8 of these things. And they haven't really done that. I mean, they have all the spin-offs, but like I said, those are all following the ghosts and monsters, not following the Warrens, really. So if this is the last one, that kind of sucks. I kind of wanted this to become like a thing that happens every other year instead of, hey, we finally got a third one. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you're feeling about this one, especially without James Wan. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.